Hey everyone, do you know what fog is? If not, well this video is for you. Fog is a cloud that's very close to the ground. Sometimes it's even touching the ground. Fog makes it unsafe to drive since you can't see much in front of you. Sometimes they even delay or cancel school because of fog. If you were to walk through fog, it'll feel cold and wet. So, how does fog form? Well, fog is made up of billions and billions of very small floating water droplets. The water inside the fog could have come from an ocean, lake, or even a puddle. So how did the water get into the air? The sun heats up the surface of a body of water. Some of the water on the surface evaporates and changes into water vapor. It's invisible. The water vapor floats high up in the air. Once the water vapor moves over cold ground, it cools down, it condenses, and turns into tiny water droplets that float near the ground. That's how fog forms. So why does fog disappear then? Since fog is made out of tiny water droplets, when they get heated, they evaporate and change into invisible water vapor again. So what heats them? The sun! So that's why when the sun comes up and heats the air in the ground, the fog slowly disappears. So now since you know so much about fog, you might be wondering how many types of it are there? Well, yes. You might say one, but there's actually more than one. Fog is not the only type of cloud that forms near or on the ground. There's one more called mist. Mist is made out of tiny water droplets, just like fog. What's the difference between fog and mist? The difference is that mist is not as thick as fog, so it's easier to see through it. Where does mist form? It forms on top of ponds and fields and also in valleys. Also, another type of fog is haze. Unlike other types of fog that I just told you about, haze is man-made and is harmful. Haze is a bit unique. It's made by mankind. It's not made out of water, and it's harmful to us, unlike fog and mist. So what is haze made out of? Haze is made out of droplets of chemicals and other pollution. What is pollution? Pollution is made out of smoke from wildfires, construction sites that make a lot of dust, power plants releasing particles, and so on. Haze looks brownish gray and is not white like fog, and like I said, it's harmful to breathe. So last but not least, freezing fog. Yes, fog can also freeze. Yes, freeze. I know it's weird to think about it, but like I already said, fog is made out of water, and water freezes if it's the right temp. So it's basically very simple. Freezing fog is just normal fog that's frozen. So these are all the types of fog there are. There might be more, but it's up to you to find or see them. Look out the window right now and see if there's any fog, or mist, or haze, or maybe freezing fog. So what did you learn in this video? You learned about all of the different kinds of fog there are and how they form. You also learned about how fog sometimes disappears when the sun comes up. You also learned about haze. Congratulations on learning all of this. Give yourself a pat on the back. Bye!